This is the practice test for PowerPoint for the CSC 110 class at Western Iowa Tech in the summer of 2015. And the first instruction is change the theme to Ion. That's a design item, so click on the Design tab here. And I believe this green one is Ion. Yes, it is. We'll select that. And everything turns green with a little red tab up here. Insert a title slide at the top of the document. So I'm going to click over here on my thumbnails above the title, and you insert slides from the Home tab, not the Insert tab. And we want a title slide. And the title should be, so click here, Heelan Construction. And the subtitle should be your name, or my name in this case. And that takes care of item number 2. Add a footer to all slides except the title slide. The footer should make slide numbers visible. So that is on Insert and header and footer, just like it was in Word pretty much. And we want them on slides. And the only thing I think we want was, let me see, slide numbers. So we'll turn slide numbers on, and it didn't say, no, it does too. Not on the title slide. So turn that checkbox on and do apply to all. And we will see page numbers appear over here, or slide numbers rather, but nothing on the first slide. Let's go on to number 4. On slide 1, add your name to the author notes. If your author notes are not visible, there's a little button down here on the status bar that will turn them on or off. And if you want to make them a little bit bigger, you can just get your 2-headed arrow here and click and drag. And we want to put our name there. And then I'm going to hide the notes again because we're not going to need them again on the practice test. Now let's go to slide number 2. I want to change the slide layout to to content. So that's also here on the Home tab. And it's on the Layout button here. And we want to content. So click on that. And it will take what was currently there and make that the left content. And then on the right side, it will open up another box here where we can insert any one of these 6 things down here. And we want to search for, I used the old word clip art, but now they call it online pictures. And what we're looking for is we're looking for anything that is tagged with the keyword construction. So let's type in construction and hit enter. And we'll see what we get. And we'll just take this first one right here and click on insert. And it downloads the picture and inserts it there. We didn't say anything about centering or anything like that, but you know, I am going to clean this up a little bit, make it look a little bit more balanced. First of all, I'm going to shrink this so the box is about the same size as the text that's inside of it. And we're going to go over here, I'm going to go to align, and we're going to, not center, middle. So top to bottom, it's in the middle. And then we're going to go over here and take this picture, and it's already pretty much centered within its box. So we're going to go to the Format tab for it, and we're going to line it in the middle as well. And now they're pretty much side by side. We didn't have to do that, but that's a useful thing to know how to do anyway. On slide 3, so click on slide 3 over in the thumbnails here. Increase the indent level for lines 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so line 2 and indent, and line 4, and you'll hit the tab key. I'm just going to hit tab here on the keyboard, hit tab, and hit tab. So I got the dates, and then underneath each date as a subordinate item is what's going to happen on that date. We want the bounce animation, so click on this, and animations are right here. And if it doesn't show up on, it looks like that's the default, so that should cause them to bounce in one item at a time when you click on the mouse. Let's go to slide number 4, and we want to create an upward arrow, which is in the process group. We're doing SmartArt here, so let's go, I think that's on the Home, no, it's on the Insert tab, and we've got SmartArt. And we want to go to Process to narrow it down a little bit. We're looking for an arrow that swoops upward, so that is probably the one. And now what we want to do is go ahead and click on OK to insert that. But there's no text there. And what we want to do is we want to go over here, drag your mouse over everything that's over here and delete it. And we want to take this stuff up here on slide 3. So click on slide 3 on the left side. and then just drag your mouse over everything here. This is the easy way to take existing text and convert it into SmartArt. So I lost my little box here, but as soon as I click on this, it'll reappear. Just make sure you delete what's currently there and then do a Control V to paste it in. And there is our list of 4 items. And the major item is big and the subordinate item is smaller and listed with a bullet underneath. Now we want to set the colors. So let's go to design here and colors, and we want colorful accent 1. So let's try, this is probably, no it's not. How about down here? Colored outline, colored fill, accent 1. So that's the one we want. And we want one of the 3D styles up here. And we want brick scene. And that's the brick scene. And there is, I'm going to undo that for a second here because there is one thing that I do want to change here. This white text on a pink background just doesn't look very good. So before you turn it to 3D, I'm going to shrink the size of the box a little bit. And if you shrink the size of the box, notice it kind of stays centered on the side handles, but both the top and the bottom move in towards the center at the same time. And now I've pulled them out so they're not in front of the pink anymore. And now let's go back to our brick, which was this one. Okay. And now let's go on to slide number 5. And we've got a budget table here. And it says center all the text in the table both vertically and horizontally. So make sure you select the whole table by clicking on the border here. And then go to layout. And this will center them horizontally, and this will center them vertically. Now, this stuff doesn't look like it got centered. And the reason, if you see something like that happens, what it usually means is that somebody hit the enter on the end of a line here. So I'm going to go to the end of the word structure here and hit the delete key. And sure enough, there was a paragraph mark there that is not visible. But as soon as I hit delete on both this box and this box, now they're centered. This is not correct in the printout at the bottom of the instruction page. They did not get centered, but they should have been on that picture. And now we want to go to a table style, and we want medium 2, accent 5. So let's go to our styles here, and we want medium, and this is probably 2, row 2, and we want accent 5, which is the 6th one. So this one doesn't have a number, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now I want to apply the Art Deco cell bevel effect. So make sure you got the whole thing selected again by clicking on the edge here. And that's an effect, and it's a cell bevel, and Art Deco I think is the last one here, and it is, and that gives it kind of a 3D effect now. And that takes care of this slide. And now let's go down to slide number 6 here. And I want to use the data that's right here. So I'm going to select this, just drag the mouse over it and do a Control C. And I'm not going to need this. I'm going to use this for a chart. So I'm just going to click on the border here and hit the delete key, and the whole thing will go away. And now I want to insert a chart. And so I can click on the Insert Chart button here. And it's supposed to be a clustered column chart, 2D clustered column chart. And click on OK. And should bring up an Excel worksheet. And if we put the data in the Excel worksheet correctly, then we'll get a chart. Now, I had three values here and 3 numbers to go along with them. So this is the area right here that I want to do a paste on. And it's going to keep the original formatting, unfortunately. So when I do a paste there, I get these huge letters. But that's not really a problem. That's only the way they look in the spreadsheet. That's not how they'll look when I put them on a slide. Now, I only want this part to be used for my chart. So I've got to go to the lower right-hand corner here and get this handle and move it up once, and then move it to the left twice. And now I'm not including these. You don't need to delete these if you don't want to, but just for the sake of kind of cleaning it up, I'm going to do that. Now we're stuck with series 1 up here, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to delete that. So we should be able to now shrink this back up again, and it's taken the 3 values that we had for labels down here, and it is creating a bar for each one of those. We can close out of Excel now, and now we're on number 16 in the instructions, and we want to go to slide 6, and which we're on already, and go to our plus here, and we want an axis title, so don't click on it, just click on the arrow here, and we want a vertical axis title, and now we get axis title, and the handles appear, which means it's selected, and now we can type millions right on top of it, and it automatically replaces what is currently there. Now let's go to item number 17, and it says on slide 6, change the major unit on the y-axis to 1. So here's my y-axis right here, and I'm going to click on it and select it. And when the handles appear, you know you've got the axis selected. And then I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to do Format Axis. And my window appears over here, and my maximum is supposed to be, I don't have to change the maximum, I just have to change the major unit. So the major unit here is going to be 1 instead of 0.5. So I'll have half as many horizontal lines here after I type in the number 1 and then tab out of that box. Okay. Set the title, which is right here, to budget. So just click on it, type the word budget instead. That's probably a little redundant. I've got budget up here as well. And set the chart style to style 1. Click on format here and go to, I got to be on the chart though first. Click on the chart, go to chart tools and design, and I want style number 1. I want to delete the legend. Click on the legend down here. When the handles appear, hit the delete key. And for all slides, apply the transition named zoom. So let's go to transitions here. And there's something called zoom, but it's not showing up yet. So we're going to have to click. And it's under the exciting group. And we want zoom. So it will start off small and zoom in as it gets closer to us. And that is what your slideshow should look like.